Good morning, community. Allow me first to apologise for the interruption. I do, like many of you, appreciate the comforts of everyday routine, the security of the familiar, the tranquility of repetition. I enjoy them as much as any bloke. But in the spirit of commemoration, whereupon important events of the past, usually associated with someone's death or the end of some sort of awful bloody struggle, are celebrated with a nice holiday, I thought we could mark this November 5th, a day that is sadly no longer remembered, by taking some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat. There are, of course, those who do not want us to speak. I suspect even now orders are being shouted into telephones and men with guns will soon be on their way. Why? Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there? Cruelty and injustice, intolerance and oppression. And where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have censors and systems of surveillance, coercing your conformity and soliciting your submission. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you are looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, disease. There were a myriad of problems which conspired to corrupt your reason and rob you of your common sense. Fear got the best of you, and in your panic, you turned to the now High Chancellor, Bob Curry. He promised you order. He promised you peace. And all he demanded in return was your silent, obedient consent. Last night, I sought to end that silence. Last night, I destroyed the BobCorp Facebook fan page to remind this country what it has forgotten. More than 400 years ago, a great citizen wished to embed the 5th of November forever in our memories. His hope was to remind the world that faith, justice, and freedom are more than words. They are perspectives. So if you've seen nothing, if the crimes of this government remain unknown to you, then I would suggest that you allow the 5th of November to pass unmarked. But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek as I seek, then I ask you to stand beside me 1 year from tonight at this YouTube channel, and we will show them a 5th of November that will never be forgot. But first, it's time for another edition of Coffee and Comments. Jack says, "Yo everyone, go and watch this video and follow the community on Twitter." Jack is one of my many brothers who will be joining me on the 5th of November next year. Will you? Ash says, "FYI, when I come visit you, I'll bring you ghost peppers." Challenge accepted. Day says, "Okay, before I go to school, I just want to say this. I'm so proud of Aaron." Thank you, Day. The name is V, but I appreciate the sentiment. Maya says, "Aaron uses Aaron T. Hastings and the community now. It's like there are two Aarons, and it's one of my favorite things about this project. I'm such Aaron trash. I still do not understand who this Aaron is that you speak of, but I'm sure that he appreciates the sentiment also." And finally, Marsha says, "By the way, I haven't said this but probably should have. I've been watching community videos, and I think this is a great thing. Please keep the thing up. It is high quality entertainment. I am enjoying it very much. I'm glad to be providing you with such high quality entertainment, and I'm sorry that today was such an interruption to your usual scheduled broadcasting." And it looks like that's all of the comments that we have time for today. But remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder treason and plot. I see no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Another important note to remember. is that you should definitely subscribe to the community channel by pressing the button below. I'm most grateful for your viewership and hope that today is one to remember. As they say here at the community channel, dream on.